Yeah, we've had some tough ones there. We were on such a good run before the last two. Um, getting off to a good start certainly helps. There's no question about it. We got a heck of a challenge, when you think about them. Davis gives them such a physical low post presence. And how are we going to guard that, and how do we help on that? I got two really good senior guards in Newkirk and Johnson who just have played a lot of basketball and are men. And Hartman being back, I think, really changes them. He's kind of the straw that stirs the drink. So we know it will not be a neutral site atmosphere, even though it'll be listed on our schedule as a neutral site game. But hopefully, because we played on the road already at DePaul, at Michigan State, at Delaware, even the Wichita State game was kind of road-like. You're able to handle that environment maybe a little better than if it was one of your first times in a true kind of road atmosphere.
When you have these last three games before Christmas, how much can these three games really be a springboard for a guy like DJ Harvey to really make a move in this rotation?
Like to get him going again. I mean, we don't win in Maui without him playing well, but he's been a little young lately. Probably a little bit of academic demands here in his first semester at Notre Dame have been part of that. But, really by practice today, those should be gone and we can get him focused because we're going to need him moving forward. We're really going to need him. And, the rest of the bench, who is it? What is it? What's going on with our frontline guys? And how do we get reps, again in 3 games for those guys to get us ready for the ACC?
Mike, how's Indiana under Archie Miller different than they were under Tom Crean?
Yeah. Well, I mean, the one thing that they're doing is the same thing they did at Dayton. They really are guarding you in the half court. They defend. They've got active hands. They're really kind of jamming it up a little bit Virginia-like, where it's going to be jammed up. So you got to move them. I'd love to see if we could get down the floor quicker and get some easy buckets before the defense is set. I think that helps you against Indiana. It also helps us. We tried to do that a little bit last Saturday, play a little quicker, and even on makes, get it in and go. And I think that's helping us some. It gets Matt Farrell playing downhill a little more early in the game. And then you're dealing with a lot of ball screens. And then post feeds. The one thing they take a lot of pride in is how they have outscored everybody in the paint that they played. Duke, everybody, they have beaten everybody up in the paint. And so, our battles in there as far as putting our chest on people, post defense, keeping it to one and done and not letting them play volleyball on the backboard, I think that's going to be a big, big key for us.